We go to verse number 3. Verse number 3, I find it one of the most funny and hilarious verses in the Quran. It is chapter 66, verse number 44. 66, 44. To make you understand what's going on, I have to add tons of brackets so you might understand. And remember, the Quran is coming from Allah, who is self-sufficient. But obviously, the self-sufficient Allah could not provide for us a self-sufficient book, so we need to open big brackets every few seconds to explain to the audience what Allah He meant. But remember, Allah is self-sufficient. And the self-sufficient, He do not need an interpretator to give interpretation for the stupidity He is saying. But because His book is not self-sufficient and not self-explained, so we have to add all those brackets. Otherwise, we don't understand what this verse is talking about. Who are they, those ones? So now, two of the wives of Muhammad, they have two parties, Democrat and Republican, and they are throwing shows at each other. And both of them, they hate Muhammad. And they have a strike, throwing potatoes at his house. Muhammad, he lost control of his house. If you remember, the Muslim, they made a video, an article too, about George Bernard Shaw. He said that if a Prophet Muhammad was exist today, he can solve all the problems in the world while he is drinking his coffee in the morning. Now, for sure, George Bernard Shaw, he said bad, he spoke bad about Muhammad. He never saw those things. He never say any of those words. It's a fabrication of the Muhammadan. We cannot find any book say such a statement. But let us go with this statement. He can solve the problem of the world while he's drinking his coffee, but as you see, his house is collapsing. And now the rescue is coming. So let us see the self-sufficient. Allah speaking to the wives of Muhammad saying, if you two turn into repentance to Allah, your heart indeed so inclined, between two brackets, to oppose the Prophet, SAW likes. So you notice here, the wives of Muhammad oppose Muhammad. I mean, they say to you how amazing he is, so why the wife opposing him? Question mark, big question mark. I mean, they present him always, he is the perfect husband, he is the perfect man, he is the most amazing. So why in the world, all the wives of Muhammad and the most important ones are inclined, their heart, they are even, it says in Arabic, sagat aymanukuma, which mean their heart became like the heart of the kuffar, the enemy of the Prophet. But if you help one another against Muhammad, here the poo-poo start getting bigger. Let's look at the self-sufficient. Then verily Allah is his Mawla. Mawla means protector, master, etc. Okay. Remember, Allah is a self-sufficient. Correct? What self-sufficient mean? If I give you my protection, do I need more protection? Are you with me? If I am self-sufficient, if I am the most strong person in the whole universe, and I say, listen, you are under my protection, do I need to send more protection? I think you know the answer, right? The answer, no. Because this is the most powerful one, that's it. And especially we are talking about God, not about the God. We are talking about God, who can give life, who can cause death, who can destroy the earth. I mean, we are talking about two women, they are 5 foot tall, fighting Muhammad. So if Allah is self-sufficient, look what Allah is saying. Allah is his protector. And Jibreel, Allah alone is not enough. Allah, he is calling for rescue. Hey, Jibreel, come over, man, I need your help. These are two women, they have no long nails. Jibreel, he agreed. I mean, not only long nails, they have high heels. You know how dangerous the women are. Unbelievable. And they will use anything in the kitchen. Anything. The fryer, the knife, the fork, I mean, you name it. So Allah, the self-sufficient, he could not protect Muhammad alone. So now he is asking for the help of Mr. Jibreel. Now Jibreel came Is Jibreel enough? No. We need more help. And every righteous among the believers, here we go, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, all the right, all the child molesters. Okay. I mean, I thought Allah is self-sufficient and He do not need help. And are we done? No. And furthermore, the angels are His helper. Nobody left in the world. No, who's left? I mean, the whole heaven is down in the earth to fight two women. We are not talking about fighting the Marine of the USA and the nuke of Putin. We are talking about fighting two women, namely Aisha and Hafsa. To fight Aisha and Hafsa, Allah, He rang the alarm, inviting Himself, Jibreel, righteous among the believers, every righteous, like me, Mimi Dawah, Shishi Dawah, Lulu Kebab, Muhammad Falafel. I mean, all the potatoes in the world, they will come to support the Prophet Muhammad against his wives. I mean, he's a danger. How in the world this man, or the one who wrote the Quran, he is claiming that he is self-sufficient, yet he need all this help? To do what? To fight two women. If we speak about our God, we will see that Jesus, He said to the man who cannot walk, walk. He did not call doctors. He did not call angels, hey, come help me, give him medicine, do something. Walk, carry your bed and walk. He said to the person, you go on, your sin is forgiven. The Jews, in their mind, He was reading their mind. You see, He did not need the help of somebody to read your mind. He can read your mind. He said, which one is easier, to say to him, go on, your sin is forgiven, or carry your bed and walk? Which one is easier? Allah, to fight two women, He need an army of all the Muslims in the world, plus Jibreel, plus all the angels, just to fight two women. And here you see how Muhammad is so desperate to control those women. This cannot be from God. This is stupid. God will never say such a stupid statement. When I say stupidity is amazing, I mean it. Stupidity is amazing. So, do we have enough proof that Allah is not self-sufficient? Yes, but we can continue. We have tons of verses proving that Allah cannot be self-sufficient. If Allah is a self-sufficient, why He said in the Hadith, if not you, Muhammad, I did not create the earth and the heaven. So Allah is in need of Muhammad. Allah, He depends on Muhammad. The originator of the earth and the heaven, He was just serving Muhammad. If we go and look for this hadith, give me a second. If not you, Allah said to Muhammad, Were it not you, I would not have created the creation. But remember, Allah is self-sufficient. But here now, we need to understand that means Muhammad is exist before the creation is existed. How we know that? Because the whole creation is exist to serve Muhammad, for the sake of Muhammad. Can you believe it? If not you, Muhammad, Allah said supposedly, and this is Muhammad himself praising himself as usual. You know, this man he worship. You know, he is just playing God. This man he is God for the Muhammadan. Even though they say to you they worship Allah, but reality he is their God. So if we read here, somebody is asking a question like, is this hadith is accurate, etc. The answer is yes. Question: what do respect of ulama? Ulama mean scholars in the religion and Sharia say about لولا كما خلقت الأفلاك, which book this hadith, etc. The answer: indeed, the Prophet of Allah. Look, they cannot even say his name without praising him. Allah himself, he pray on Muhammad. Allah, he pray on Muhammad. And that will take us to different verse. But give me a second to finish this one. If not you, Muhammad, you are the reason for the creation of Adam and the universe will not be exist. Even the throne of Allah, the chair of Allah, the pen of Allah, the tablet of Allah, the sky, the earth, the heaven, the hell, the trees, the stones, all creatures would not exist. Now let us focus about the self-sufficient. Allah have no chair unless there is Muhammad. Why Allah have a throne? Because of Muhammad. Why Allah have a pen? Because of Muhammad. Why Allah have a tablet? Because of Muhammad. Why Allah have a heaven? Because of Muhammad. And remember, if you ask the Muslim, where is Allah? They will say to you in heaven. So Allah was homeless if there's no Muhammad. Now we will go to the self-sufficient, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. If you go in the Quran, you will find the Muhammadan. If you remember when David Wood and Mimi Hijab were talking, and David, he said to him, your God, he prayed on Muhammad. Mimi Hijab, he said to him, this is why the translator said he prayed 4, not 2, which make a difference, supposedly. Stupid. So Allah, he prayed on Muhammad. If we go to this verse, we are typing in English again. Give me a second. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي. Chapter 33, verse number 56. And this is the Muslim translation. The word salah mean praying. The Muslim, to duct tape and to fix it, they say blessing. But look, the word blessing even more could make it more useful for us. Why? Because if Allah is self-sufficient, why Allah and the angels doing the same act? Listen carefully. You see, I'm not going to say now the words blessing is not exist. I will leave it there. Just to make the Abdul happy, duct tape, leave it. Your word still, even after the duct tape, which is not true, for this is the word salah, which means you salli, which means you pray. If Allah is the one who sent the blessing, why here it says Allah and his angels yusalluna ala nabi? Listen carefully. If Allah is self-sufficient, isn't it be enough to be blessed by Allah? I think every single one of those Abdul, he knew the answer, right? They will say yes. Every Abdul will say yes. But as you see, no. Allah and his angel, and this is the Muslim translation. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. They are praying on the Prophet. But if God blessed me, who need the blessing of anyone? You see, even when your mother, she say bless you, she did not bless you really. She's just asking God to bless you. My mother, your father, your dad, your people here, we say God bless you. I'm not blessing you. I'm saying God bless you. Blessing come only from God. So if I receive a blessing from God, there's no after that a blessing from anyone. Or blessing only come from God. And now Allah is commanding, not, I mean the purpose is not over yet. Allah commanding the Muslims to ask Allah, according to the Muslims, praying on Muhammad. You see, the Muslim, they continue using the word blessing, which is false, but we will go with it. Okay. Why the Muhammadan, they will ask for a blessing if Allah already blessed Muhammad? Do you see how stupid this book is? I mean, imagine you say to me, please Allah give him water, Allah please give him water, he is thirsty, and Allah gave him a river of water. So why you keep asking? So the stupid author of the Quran, Muhammad, because he is placing himself at the center of the universe. So look what happened here. Based on this verse, what we have, don't think you are going to Japan. Take it easy. I will not take you there. I just came from there. I met with the Emperor of Japan, Mr. Sushi. Peace be upon him. So Muhammad, because he is very humble, and he is a servant of Allah, he become the center of the world. He's in the middle. The God of the Abdul, Allah, is here, praying on Muhammad. The angels of the Abdul are here, praying at Muhammad. Every Abdul, and imagine all of them, they start with A. That's fun. Praying on Muhammad. So everybody throwing prayer at Muhammad. Everybody, Allah praying, the angels praying, the Abdul praying, and Muhammad in the middle. How cute. Everybody, the whole universe busy, sending a blessing to Muhammad. But here we ask ourselves, if Allah is a self-sufficient, why we need, imagine like we have a self-sufficient electricity, and we are asking the angels to send electricity, and we are asking the people to ask to send electricity. Right? So the self-sufficient Allah become Muhammad. But Muhammad is not self-sufficient, because as you see, he is asking everybody to pray on him. What a doo-doo. What a potato. And they say to you that Muhammad is not God. But as you see, Allah now, he have one job, is to pray on Muhammad. The angels, they have one job, is to pray on Muhammad. And not only that, listen carefully. Are we done? No. Brother, no, no, no. You have to salute Muhammad. Do you see the salute here? Huh? Do you see salute? The whole word, Allah, he had to salute Muhammad. Allah praying on Muhammad. The angels praying on Muhammad. And Muhammad drinking coffee in a Starbucks. And remember, Allah is self-sufficient. But this cannot be true, because if Allah is self-sufficient, then the self-sufficient Allah, he do not need anyone else to help him in this manner. If the idea is to bless Muhammad, as the false translation saying, well, that's it, Allah, he blessed him, that's it, you do not need the rest. What is the drama for? Who need this drama, all this drama? Salute Muhammad, pray on Muhammad, Allah pray on Muhammad, the angels are praying on Muhammad, and asking every believer to ask for prayer on Muhammad. But remember, Allah is a self help person, self-sufficient. He do not need anyone. And we can continue showing you endless stupidity in the Quran. A person asking in the chat saying, is Jesus dead? Well, even in your stupid Quran, Jesus is not. So what's wrong with you? And here, by the way, there is something important in what this person said. Is Jesus dead? How come everybody is praying on Muhammad and Muhammad is dead? And not a single Muslim, neither Allah, neither the angel of Allah, praying on Jesus, and Jesus is alive. And why Muhammad, he need all of this prayer if he is the good man anyway? You see, when I say the Muslim, they pray on him until now. Actually, Muhammad, he said to them, pray on me every Friday. They said to him, Prophet, but are you going to be dead? He said, no. We are prophet of Allah. Our body will never be decayed, which is very stupid to say. Why? Because even if this is true, that your body will not decay, what does have to do with praying on you? I mean, you are dead. And that means the moment of mercy is gone, because by the time you are done your life, your test of life is over, and then there's judgment day. So if you are a good guy, you're a good guy. If you're a bad guy, you're a bad guy. Here Muhammad, he claimed that he have a special feature. And what is the feature? Even if he die, his body will not decay. And that proven to be false when he died. If you remember, we showed you tons of hadith about the Muslim saying that the Prophet قَدْ رَبَى بَطْنَهُ, his belly became full of gas and fart. And he started farting. Ibn Abbas, he said, ادفنوا صاحبكم فإنه يأسن كما يأسن البشر. Bury your friend, he stink like all a human being, they stink. Even the hadith says that his fingers, their color change and they shrink. But what does have to do with submitting the prayer of the Muslims to Muhammad? Is he God? Remember, Allah is a self-sufficient, but you pray to Allah, Allah send it to Muhammad. And look at the first translation. It says in Arabic, فَأَكْثِرُوا عَلَيَّ مِنَ الصَّلَاةِ فِيهِ فَإِنَّ صَلَاتَكُمْ مَعْرُوضَةٌ عَلَيْهِ. Nowhere the word blessing appear. This is the Arabic. If you don't believe me, you can take this word, they are highlighted, the black one. You see them? I will highlight them for you. As-salat. Every Muslim, he knew what as-salat. As-salat means to pray. أكثروا علي من الصلاة. Increase your prayer on me. Okay, what for? فإن صلاتكم معروضة علي. صلاتكم, your prayer, will be displayed to me, will be submitted to me. Muhammad, he think is God. The Muslim, they pray, Muhammad received the prayer, even when he is dead. So simply, Islam is very stupid, and the self-sufficient God is not there. It's just a mission impossible. I'm not going to keep you long today. It is Sunday, and I apologize for changing the time, but I had to. So I hope today we take notes. And as you see, 3 references in the Quran is enough to destroy what Muhammad he claimed about the self-sufficient.